It is completely unacceptable in a constitutional democracy that the EFF feels it is acceptable to just simply trample over the rights of others in order to make their own demands heard. And this is all the more unjustifiable and repugnant when people are suffering already from multiple assaults on their lives and their livelihoods due to the disastrous lockdowns, ongoing high-stage load shedding, and runaway crime. The DA will therefore be taking a number of steps to preempt this pending violence and prevent it from taking place at all, or at the very least, to lessen the harm that it could perpetrate. First amongst these, we were approaching the court to ensure that the EFF complies with the conditions issued and permits granted by the relevant municipalities giving permission for protest action. These municipalities and enforcement agencies have lists of conditions against which peaceful protest is allowed. Secondly, we are going to be approaching the court today to seek a court interdict to ensure that the EFF leadership formally retracts all intimidation letters that they have issued, such as the letter issued to OR Tambo Airport, warning the airport authority not to allow any flights or business activity on that day. Thirdly, our lawyers have drafted a template affidavit that can be used by any business owners or citizens who have been intimidated by any EFF representatives to report such behavior and press formal charges of intimidation against the leadership of the EFF and their local representatives who act on behalf of the EFF's national leadership, and to request the SAPS to combat and investigate any violation of the legislation that regulates demonstrations, gatherings, and events in South Africa. We call on all South Africans to utilize these instruments to stand against thuggery, lawlessness, and a breakdown of law and order in South Africa.